into Las Vegas, San Bernardino.
Hello and welcome back to the Pet Toon channel. Our last episode has brought forth a veritable storm of correspondence on Chinese hacking and government surveillance. Let me tell you, there'll be more on this from the Pet Toon channel in upcoming episodes, but until then we're going to go straight to Ask Johnny. G'day Johnny, it's great to be back here for another episode of Ask Johnny. G'day Johnny, as usual it's great to have you here too. Fanny, get him his usual cup of coffee. Yeah, good on you. Well, we've got a letter here, Johnny, from Mr. Applehead in Greenland. And the Pet Toon channel is huge in Greenland, let me tell you. Now, Mr. Applehead, he goes on to say, Johnny, the Norwegian beach volleyball team is in crisis. The women's team has been forced to wear bikinis in competition. Can this be so, Johnny? Is this a case of good old-fashioned sexism? Please, Johnny, set the record straight. Signed, Mr. Applehead from Greenland. What do you think of that, Johnny? The Norwegian beach volleyball team? Oh, yeah, they're in crisis, but this sort of thing has been going on for bloody years, Johnny.
Let's end with a story from Europe. Norway's women beach handball team is in the news. It has been fined for improper bottom wear at the European Beach Handball Championships. What did they wear, you ask? Shorts. What's so improper about shorts?
I mean, this is the sort of claptrap that people had to wear in professional sport in days gone by. Yeah. Yeah, but it's obvious the authorities are fucking stupid.
Bad PR from the extremely stupid, short-sighted rulings in sports this week. From Sky News, the Norwegian women's beach handball team, volleyball for the Yanks, have been fined 1,500 euros after players refuse to wear bikini bottoms, claiming it makes them feel uncomfortable and degraded.
And they should be letting the girls wear whatever they want, but I'm not sure we should go down that way at all. I think we should be encouraging the blokes to wear something more revealing themselves. Really? Wearing something more revealing? Yeah. Now, I'm a red-blooded heterosexual. I know where my wanton lusts and desires often take me. Really? But I don't mind seeing a bit of male flesh from time to time. I don't mind a bit of male upper thigh myself. And they could particularly make note of their balls. Ball? You mean his testicles? Because I know every woman out there, although she may deny it, loves the good sight of a man's balls. I'm not sure about that. They love it. Oh, that's not been my experience down the beach at all. You know, we shouldn't be embarrassed by our bodily parts. And the more I think about it, the more I see an opportunity for blokes to advertise on their testicles. You know, when those cameras get in real close in the wrestling and that sort of thing. Advertise, or they could even paint them in the country's national colours. Oh yeah, they look beautiful. So, showing a man's balls shouldn't be seen as a negative thing. I think to get ratings up and make the sport a success, I think the more ball a bloke can show, the better. So some sort of beach volleyball attire that highlights a man's sack. Yeah. I reckon it'd take off because there's a lot of blokes out there quite proud of their bloody testicles. Really? They'd be out there displaying them for all to see. Oh, that sounds like a complete... Oh, that sounds stupid. I mean, imagine the wrestling, the Greco wrestling, with the bloke's balls just bouncing around during the manoeuvres. Oh, yeah, they look beautiful. What about the high jump? By Jingoes, that'd add some spectacle. And what about the 4x4 men's 100 relay? The mind boggles. Yeah, it can be rather flattering. It would be absolutely incredible. Johnny, I hope the IOC is listening to that. But we've got another letter, and it's from Basil in Oodnadatta. And of course, the Pettoon channel is huge in Oodnadatta. We got a lot of watchers up there in Oodnadatta. But we got a letter from Basil, as I said. And Basil says, Johnny, I have heard a report that a study by scientists has revealed cockatoos have learned from themselves to lift garbage bin lids to ransack their contents. Did we need such a study, Johnny? Is this money well spent? And should we be fearful of these creatures? Signed, Basil in Oodnadatta. What do you think about that, Johnny? The cockatoo situation? Oh, Johnny, I've been following this for a long time, and I predicted trouble with cockatoos years ago.
Clever cockatoos can learn to lift bin lids to gather food by copying others. Cheeky sulfur-crested cockatoos open lids of household bins to get food out. Australia's sulfur-crested cockatoos have begun lift wheelie bin lids in order to scavenge for food, and they appear to be learning the trick by copying each other. Based on surveys of where people have seen the birds exhibiting this skill across the suburbs of Sydney, researchers have concluded that the ability is spreading. When the team led from Germany's Max Planck Institute of Animal Behavior began their study,
And first up, we didn't need a multi-million-dollar study to find out whether cockatoos can learn anything. Well, all they had to do was ask me. I knew the fucking things could learn. Have a look at them. They're always studying, always looking for an easy way out. Yeah, that could be true, I reckon. I tell you, the revolution has begun. Look what the bloody cockatoos are doing to this bloke's house.
Drastic action after more than $50,000 damage to their homes.
The bloody cockies are out of control and no one gives a stuff.
A bit, bite by bite. It's cocky carnage. Windows, doors, railings, verandas, outdoor settings. It's a cocky smorgasbord.
No, that's a miserable state of affairs. The revolution has begun, and I predict if cockatoos continue to learn at this rate, within about 140 years, cockatoos will be driving a car. Driving a car? And if it continues unchecked, by another 320 years, a cockatoo's going to be running for Prime Minister. Prime Minister? And I've been telling authorities that we're looking at a Planet of the Apes scenario here, only it'll be Planet of the Cockatoos. And do you think I can get any bloody response from the government? And I'm telling you right now, here on the Pettoon channel, you can forget about global warming and all that sort of claptrap. The biggest trouble we're going to have in the next couple of 100 years is cockatoos. Yeah, that could be true, I reckon. Oh, Jesus, Johnny, I hope the cockatoo situation is brought under control in a very short time. But we've got another letter here, and it's about spying from China. I know we said we weren't going to get into any more spying stories. Not this episode, anyway. This is just too important to let go. Johnny, I have a letter here from Olive, and she's in Darwin. Hello to everybody up in Darwin. I hope you're going good up there. Got hundreds of Pettoon channel followers up in Darwin. But Johnny Olive, of course, she states, Johnny, I have seen a Chinese spy ship off the coast of Darwin. What the hell are they doing here? Should we be concerned about this intrusion? I'm very fearful. Please, in your calm and thoughtful manner, give us some clarity, Johnny. Love always, Olive. Kiss, 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 thanks, Olive. Johnny, this is a serious situation. What do you think? Oh, yes, this has been going on for years, Johnny.
A Chinese spy ship, which is being closely tracked by the Australian Defence Force, has reached Australia's exclusive economic zone off...
They just come here and have a bit of a look around, have a look up north, but they'll see that there's a ring of steel encircling Australia, and they'll be seeing things like this. And this too. Oh, they're very becoming. And this will send a shiver of fear through them. Yeah, we got 6 patrol boats up north, and ample enough to hold off a superpower. And this will make them think twice. But that's not all they'll be doing. They'll be studying our media. Sure, they'll get a good idea of our unique Australian culture.
Tell you to have another go.
What are you gonna do, Doc? What are you gonna do? Get out of it.
Yeah.
Go.
And this'll send a shiver of fear through 'em.
My yard is better than every in the streets, mate. Well, I'll ring the council every 2 years to get you.
Are you saying
Yeah, they were studying our unique culture via the airways, and they'll find that Australians are all ready and primed to protect their country at any given time. And if they want to come in and cause some trouble, then they better be packing heat, because we're ready for them. Yeah, that could be true, I reckon.
San Bernardino.
Well, what do you think about that? I'm telling you, if any spy ship wants to come round here in Australia, we're ready for you. But that's it for today from the Pet Toon channel. We've covered a lot of ground. We've tackled the important issues. We've been hard-hitting as usual. But it's goodbye from the Pet Toon channel, and I'll see you next time.